Hi Year 13, so this will be your final Global Systems and Governance CAT. The first question is for 4 marks and it asks you to explain how one TNC has contributed to the globalisation of the world's economy. One of the key things here is you consider that globalisation is about the interconnectivity of countries. So how is it that a TNC that you've studied, and be aware that you will have to use your case study, so whether it's Unilever, whether it's Nike, whether it's Coca-Cola, Dyson, really consider how that TNC has made the global economy more interconnected. So is it about being a footloose industry? Is it about being diverse in terms of where particular branches of the company are located? Is it about production and consumption and how that links parts of the world together? But be clear about linking it to one TNC that you've studied. Question 3.2 shows you figure 1, which is global trade in oil. Slightly out of date, this figure, it's from 2012. The circles that are brown show you the production of oil, and the circles that are grey show you consumption. And then, of course, the arrows represent the trade flows. Make sure you use all of the information on the map, and then what you've got to do is assess the extent to which this pattern is similar to the global trade in a food commodity you've studied. So that will be bananas, of course. That is the global commodity, the food commodity that you will have studied. So your things to consider are, what are the patterns? Where is it that oil is produced? Where is it that oil is consumed? And what is the direction of trade? Is it from Hicks to Licks? Is it from Licks to Hicks? Or is it a mixture? And actually, how is that similar to the global trade in bananas, for example? Because the question is assess the extent to which there needs to be some balance in your answer. So consider the similarities between the trade of oil and the trade of bananas, but also some of the key differences. The last question is a 9 marker and it asks you to assess the extent to which globalisation has resulted in the homogenisation of global culture. And this refers to almost the very last lesson that you'll have studied in this topic, based on that whole table that we completed for and against a global culture. So actually, what are the arguments that we now kind of have what hyper-globalists refer to as a homogenized global culture, but also what evidence is there to suggest that we're not quite there yet. Good luck.